Hello guys, it's Kai14 and we're back again with another lovely video. Today's video is going to be on Warframe update 15.10, and it's going to be a short video of some little small things, a little overview of stuff. Nothing real too deep like doing missions and all that, because there's a lot I need to find out. I'm just showing some of the small basic stuff that I think you should know about, and what's new in the marketplace and things you can do. What's with your dojo. Now this is a list of things that they add in the update, which you probably should already know since you're playing the game. There's been a lot of updates, a lot of fixes, new currency in the game, and they covered a lot of bugs and problems that players have been having over a long time since the last update, so that was a great help. Me personally, I've experienced some of the problems where when you enter your foundry, it keeps flashing and you can't do anything. I have encountered that problem. They fixed that. They've buffed some warframes, not all of them. Like, for instance, you got Mirage with her Hall of Mirrors. They added the mod into the Syndicate where you can buy to make each Mirage, each of Mirage's reflections get a 5% damage buff for each enemy they kill or you kill. But I get into that later down into the video. But yeah, and they've changed and they've added and they've nerfed some Warframe's powers, which I feel some kind of way about, because some of the main ones I really like I use, but they've also buffed up some of these guys. So it's not a complete waste, so I can't be completely mad about the whole thing. But so far it's been great about what they did. So let's just get to it. Alright, so here we go. Our first look will be into the syndicates and what they've added. So they've recently added some mods for Warframes, for some of the latest Warframes that just came out. So here's a couple of them that they just added. Let's see. They've added these. Here's one, Jetstream. These are the new mods they've added for Zephyr. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. So the mods. Let's see what else. They've added Muzzle Flash for Mesa. Yeah, and Ballistic Bullseye. They've added quite a few mods to the Warframes that made them a bit better, so I can't be mad. Pretty good thing, because it helps to make your Warframe better and stronger. Some mods I wouldn't recommend because they probably take up some extra mod space and it wouldn't be much of a huge difference with your Warframe, so I wouldn't recommend some of them. Now let's take a look into New Loka. New Loka, they got quite a bit more new mods. Well, all of them have new mods, but I just wish every time you come into these things that the cutscene thing wouldn't pop up. It's quite annoying. So they've had some in for what, Hydroid, Mesa, some for Ash, some for Loki, some for... They added mod just in for all the Warframes that were in and all the Warframes that didn't get mods previously before. Next, all the old ones and new ones, all that. They've added some new weapons into the market. New weapons and new Arcwing, but you see that a little later from now. But for now, let's just take a moment to just take a look at this. These mods they've added in. Alright guys, enough of that. I was going to show you the whole thing with all the snippets, but that's just a little bit too much time consuming when I want to get down to a little bit more details. Well, not really details, but other stuff that they've added. So I'm just gonna cut this part and just cut straight to the part with what they added to the marketplace, and then I'm gonna go to the dojo and show you what they added to the dojo. So with the whole syndicate thing, the reason I decided to skip because most of the syndicates repeat the same mods repeatedly. So if you've seen it in one syndicate, you'll see it in another one. Let's see. What should I start off with? Alright, now let's start off with the Torpedo. It's a new melee weapon they've added. They added in. It takes quite a few things to build these new weapons they added in. It's kind of a bit more of a struggle. It's not like before weapons where you could just run a quick mission and get parts. With these now, you're gonna actually put out the extra effort of farming for resources to actually build these weapons. And these resources aren't cheap. Some tough resources. They also add in some new skin packs for melee and for the sniper and for 2 dual wield pistols. My bad. It looked pretty cool, but for me now, that would be for people who actually have money to be spending on styles. For me now, when I have platinum, I'm mostly spending on like mods. And if I got all my mods, I'll probably waste a little on a couple styles. Maybe. I don't know. But here goes one of the primary weapons. It's called the comb. Or the comb. You get the point. But, and here's another weapon they've created. Itzal round the pack or whatever. But you get the gist of it. They added some new the Arcwing and some Arcwing weapons, some extra stuff to just liven up the game a little bit. Then you have this gun. You can use a mitter that fires like chainsaw blades or saw blades, and the kunai to build this. Those are just 2 of the elements, 2 things you use to build it. But just for future, a little advice from me: if you're gonna do that, try max out the mitter and the kunai before you build this weapon. That way you get an experience for your rank. Instead of just building it and just using it on that, you could just get the extra rank. So here they are. Whoa, where's the damn thing? Alright, here's the thing for the Arcwing. I think this one, if I'm correct from what I've read, this one creates like a shield, something for stealth attacks. That would be really helpful. You can buy some of the parts from the marketplace, the blueprints, to build these weapons. And like I said, it's very costly to build these things. So I end up buying some of these stuff that are really expensive, because I had almost 1 million credits and I ended up spending over 500,000. No, I had over 700,000 credits, and I spent most of it on the syndicate to rank up, which sucked a whole bunch. It was very stressful. So I'm broke and all that other crap. So here you go, you got credits, Orkin cells, Hiku in the middle, and some polymer bundles to build that. So I might have to go through all these and buy all these parts. You need other weapon parts to build these things. So and I'm just gonna be here. I'm gonna spend real recklessly, if that's a word. Create my own word for a moment there, but had to create these little components and all that other stuff. Oh, another thing that almost slipped my mind, they also changed up the style of your inside of your spaceship. So in here looks a bit different now, which is not so bad. I don't know what to talk about no more. Oh, this is sad and tragic. Coming here making a video unprepared with what I'm gonna say. Maybe I should start making scripts. And then let's just jump to the other thing now. So now we're in the dojo, and here's the Arcwing parts. And these are some of the materials they will require to build. And sadly, like I said before, I wasted most of my resources sorry, my credits earlier on my syndicate, which sucked. And half of these things I don't even have anything to spare that much, which is sad. So now I'm gonna have to farm and get some resources, but jump to the other thing. Can't sit here wasting any more time, 'cause this video is quite long, longer than I was expecting it to. I was only hoping for like 5 minutes. But this is the Arcwing, and this Arcwing is, ooh, that's some climax around me. But back to topic. The new Arcwing is based more of a stealth kind of thing, more of a stealth theme. So it's more of a stealth attacks. If I know more about it, we have to go back to the startup page, I would say, or the main page of it when you're logging in, and it'll tell you more about the Arcwing, what you can do. They even buffed up some of the mods for the Arcwing, so you get more critical damage and more critical chance, and a bunch of other stuff. Oh, and I forgot to show you my foundry before. They changed up the style of the systems and the Warframe parts, so they look a little bit more unique, more up to date. But off to the next thing. Now here go the next thing they now added a leaderboard. Well, 2 leaderboards. They got one for the clan and overall best, I think, in the world for clans. So that's just another thing they added. And yeah, I don't think they added very much to the clan, but let's jump into a quick race I did.